What is up, guys? Zan from the Zan Madden YouTube channel. Today's video, we're going to show you guys how to create very unique zone coverage combinations out of the 3-4 defense. But before we do that, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads coming your way here on the Zan Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to watch me play Madden 20 live, you guys can check me out on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ZanMadden. Link is in the description below. And I do have exclusive subscriber-only content for my Twitch Prime and Tier 1 subscribers. My Tier 2 subscribers will get my full Washington Redskins Hot Rod Master offense on top of those sub-tips that are released every single Friday. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's get into today's video. We're going to go ahead and talk about using the rule of 3 to create very unique zone combinations in the 3-4 defense. Now, yesterday we put out a video talking about the rule of 3. So if you don't know what that is, please click the link. It's in the description to go back and reference that video. We did a video on quarters overload and how the rules of zones, the actual adjustments you could put your coverage players in, change when you go from 2 safeties on the field to 3 safeties on the field. And I mentioned in there's a little Easter egg, kind of a little nugget that said other formations and other packages as well, because I knew I was going to follow up today with this video. Now, what we're going to do here to get this tip to work is we're going to need a playbook that has the 3-4 even in it. For the sake of this video, I'm in the New York Jets. That's one of my favorite defenses anyways. It's got 3-4 even, 3-4 bear, 3-4 odd, big dime 1-4-6. But you guys could also use other playbooks that have 3-4 even to make this trick work. Now, for the sake of this video, we're going to pretend that Samson Ebukam is Jadeveon Clowney. So let's just pretend you're playing Mutt. Jadeveon Clowney is your starting outside right linebacker. What we're going to do here for this tip is you're going to make sure that on your depth chart that the player that you want to make sure doesn't leave the field is your backup. So we're going to move Samson, aka Jadeveon, to the basically third string right outside linebacker. He just can't be the starter. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go back and we're going to choose the 3-4 even, and you're going to flick the right stick to the left twice. And you're going to notice that that says strong safety at linebacker. So what that is effectively done is that has taken a strong safety and subbed them in at the right outside linebacker position. And now your right outside linebacker is playing the right inside linebacker position. So you can see number 45, that is who was there originally. When we don't use the package, he moves inside to the right outside linebacker. So that's why you want a placeholder player there. That way you could go ahead and sub in your player, whether that's, a Keith Bullock, a coverage linebacker, or whoever you want at this spot. Maybe you want to move Jadeveon Clowney down to, one of the 3 rush spots, or move Jadeveon Clowney over here to this spot. So let's pretend again that Ebukam is Clowney. So now we've got Clowney over at a different spot where he can actually rush the passer as an edge player. And you've got, Aaron Donald obviously as the other DN. So now we're in a spot where we've got our subs right. And what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and call 3-4 even. And you're going to basically be able to break the field, and you're going to see the rule 3 very evidently. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys, if I were to call the bunch here, which was kind of what we broke down in yesterday's video, you're going to notice that we're able to now make different adjustments. So let's go ahead and press our coverage. And I want to talk about how this player, Johnson, a safety, now has safety adjustments. Instead of your typical outside linebacker adjustments where you have hard flat, curl flat, seam flat, vertical hook in the Clowney spot at outside linebacker, the other outside linebacker is actually a safety now. He gets outside third left, middle third, deep half left, mid read, man coverage, outside third right, deep half right, and blitz. So now we can create our cover 3 cloud coverage that we saw yesterday in the quarters video without being in a defense that might be a little bit more susceptible to the run. And now you've got an edge rusher here in Donald who could play the edge. And now you've got your Clowney, who is Ebukam for the sake of this video. On the other side, this allows you to maybe spy a guy in the middle of the field. Now you've got basically a 3-4 defense that looks like yesterday's video, the quarters overload, or a 3-4 defense that looks like what a lot of people do out of big nickel over G, which also has 3 safeties on the field. But you're doing it out of 3-4. Even better, you can audible from the 3-4 even into 3-4 odd. So now we're in Tampa 2 and 3-4 odd, even though our linebackers don't look like it, 3-4 odd. And you can still play the exact same coverage rules. You can audible out of this and still have the ability to do the cover 3 cloud look, with this. So now you've got defense with 2 hook zones. This should look very similar to yesterday's video or what people do out of the big nickel over G. But now you're in a spot where, from a meta standpoint, if you want, you've got the regular pinch your D-line, spread your linebackers 3-4 odd with extra adjustments. Or if you want to audible into, say, my favorite defense, the 3-4 bear, you could do that as well. So let me go ahead and just go ahead and let them snap the ball. We'll go ahead and show you what I mean here on the next video or on the next play. So they go ahead and throw their check down or whatever. Now, for whatever reason, you come out in 3-4 even, you can audible into 3-4 bear. Now you're in a spot where you're like, okay, let's go ahead and you've got the ability to potentially bring the edge blitz that I run out of this set. Or you could go ahead and fake it and run, kind of a cloud coverage to the outside. So now you're in a spot where you could do something like this. And this looks just like a cloud coverage. You've got the ability to rush. You can you've got, an outside third here at the safety spot that's getting over the top. Again, if you guys watched yesterday's video, you know how cloud flats and outside thirds are better zones for stopping corner routes. You've got one on each side in this play. So if they run a corner route, a short corner route to the outside on stick, you've got a cloud flat to pick that off. If they run a deeper rollout corner, you've got wrap and an outside third and a cloud flat that can help pinch that route. And then you could use the other stuff, whether it's an in route, a streak down the seam. They're not going to be able to roll out into this. So this is a little bit of a coverage trick that you should be using in the 3-4. As long as you have 3-4 even, you've got the rule of 3. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. We'll see you guys tomorrow with our next upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.